no ADA person, Doc?
Um, no, there's no ADA person.
How am I supposed to accept that if this is the San Francisco Department of Public Health and I've repeatedly requested this?
Um, the ADA person who is here would not consent to being videotaped.
Does that mean that I'm supposed to be denied the services?
Well, that's the result of it.
Is that, legal to deny one's the services that they're legally required because somebody doesn't want to be videotaped? Does somebody's privacy supersede my medical care rights and the fact that I've asked under programmatic access the ADA person and everyone else?
So I'm going to step back and say that the answer to that is probably yes.
Yes, what, sir?
Yes, people need to give their consent for you to videotape them.
So that supersedes my medical rights, inclusive of the fact that I'm a disabled person and I've requested all this under my disability and programmatic access. And this is what my doctor is telling me, which we still have to discuss the definition of integrity.
So let me just pave the way a little bit for you. I am going to say this is the last time that I'm going to give my consent for you to video me.
So does that mean that I will be denied services in the future, or will you send out a drone and a robot to provide the services, since I'm requesting it under programmatic access?
Well, I don't know what you mean by a drone and a robot, but it means that you won't be able to see me if you need to video.
So does that mean you're abandoning me then, doctor?
No, I'm letting you know that I won't consent to being videotaped.
And I'm letting you know that I have to videotape under programmatic access, and we have this on videotape and everything else. So are you harming me by doing this, doctor?
Actually, I have to say that I look at it just the opposite. I would hope...
I'm glad that we have a disagreement, just like we had a disagreement about the word integrity. So anyway, so does that mean that the next time I come to see you, since I can't videotape, you will send out a robot or a drone, or will I be denied the services? Inclusive of the fact that I've represented that this is, what is required under ADA, my programmatic, access request. I want everyone to understand what's happening here right now, specifically with me, and the doctor who's providing the services.
Yeah. I guess I'm saying I won't see you if you need to video. And I guess I'll also say that from my point of view, as far as an accommodation, this isn't an accommodation.
I'm glad for your opinion, So does that mean that the next time I come in to continue to follow up, you'll send out a robot or a drone to provide the services, or will you call the sheriff to escort me out, just like the rest of the Department of Public Health has done, and contrary to all my rights? Are you also going to do that?
Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Honestly, I'm going to come back and continue to seek services, what's legally required, through the doctor that I thought I had, but apparently I'm being abandoned and not being given a referral, nor a robot, nor a drone, but just the Hobbesian's choice of my way or the highway, from a doctor who's taken an oath to do no harm, and you're harming me.
Well, I am trying to help you, and I'm certainly not trying to...
Define help. We still haven't spoken about the definition of integrity. If your help is, if your definition of help is to throw, a barrier, and not provide services, then yes, you are being quite helpful. Quite. But if your definition of help is to provide services, I still haven't received services. I'm still in a holding pattern. We still have lots of things to discuss. So, doctor, maybe what I should do is I should go home and digest this and have you make an appointment for me and send that to me and write in there that you are not going to allow videotaping, and I will come up and follow up on that appointment and videotape, and you can have me escorted out by the sheriff, because right now, doctor, I cannot begin to tell you what I am feeling, in addition to all the depression, in addition to the 2-month holding pattern that you put me through for no medication, in addition to all these games about, where's the ADA person? You don't know. What about, the Medicare person I've repeatedly requested that you hook me up through from DPH? I know that's not your problem. Doctor, it's totally unacceptable. And this will be on YouTube, and I will follow up, and you're more than welcome to deny me the services. I will request then that you send out a robot or a drone. If you don't, you can abandon me, and you can have me escorted off, and you can have me arrested, because that's not going to work. I will continue to follow up on what's proper in an improper society. Thank you.
Are you sure you don't want to continue to talk today?
Talk? Shall we talk about definitions before we agree to talk? What does talking mean to you? What is the definition of talking when your words are meaningless?
Well, I think trying to be able to communicate where you...
Can we...
Some way that you might be able to get help here.
I believe I've offered all the alternatives. I believe I've been the person who's been continually following up. I believe, I've been the person who's continued to follow up. That's why, I've gotten this far. It's not like you sent me appointments when I ask. It's not like you refer me to the people I ask you to refer me to. It's not like you look into the law like I ask you to, or look at the videos. Doctor, right now, like I said, I really need to get away from you.
All right.
In the meantime, send me another appointment, and I will be into videotape. And yes, you can deny me the services, and you can deny the access and accommodation and the robot and everything. And you can leave me hopeless, like I've said before, and being dead right. Thank you for your professionalism. This will be on YouTube. Fucking incredible.